Hello Misty Continent players, this is Cat Dangerous. I just wanted to make a short video about the update version 10.5.0 which was recently released. I have the message that they sent us players to give us a heads up about the changes here on display. The first one here relates to adding the hero active skills, also known as combat skills, and I'll come right back to that, but I just want to show you quickly where it is. If you click on the ability button on the far right side of the screen there, just above the golden hero event ticket, you see your Seamaster statue abilities there, followed by your adventurer talents, followed by your hero combat talents or abilities. I just wanted to show you where those were. These can all be used at once. It appears that they are stacking. So even if some of them are the same, I think you're going to have stacking talents. I have not tested it with two of the same type of talent. For example, Wesley has a 10% distance attack talent, and so too does Chung Wu, I think it is. His is a 15%, I'm sorry, Wesley's is 10, Chung is a 15% boost for distance units, and I'm not sure whether those stack for a total of 25%. I believe that they will, but I guess we'll find that out if somebody tests it. But it does appear that these do all stack, and you can boost your stats all at once by using these. These new talents are available for 3-star heroes, with the level 3 ability becoming available then. So this is an example of the ability that you can use. For here we have for battle started within 60 minutes. Your infantry health will be increased by 24%, and it's an 8-hour cooldown. That's Sven's ability. Here is one for Felicia. Her ability is battle started within 60 minutes. Your distance health will be increased by, I have mine at 18%. It's a 12-hour cooldown, so you can see that the abilities do have different cooldowns as well as different levels of stat boosts. And you can level these abilities up by using your, I forget what those little target things are called, but the little targets will boost these abilities for you. And so you can eke out a little bit more benefit from these. So anyway, the abilities here all have either a 12-hour cooldown, an 8-hour cooldown, as with Sven, for example, 12 hours with Felicia, or a 22-hour cooldown, and that's for your garrison type units. And I'll note here also, as you can read, the ability lasts for 8 hours, 480 minutes. So this one is the longest ability. The garrison units abilities are all 480 minutes, at least currently in the game, and they have a 22-hour cooldown. So that's worth noting, I think. Most of the other units just get a 60-minute benefit, and it's, again, an 8 or 12-hour cooldown. So that's that. I'll show you heroes quickly. I did want to point out that those heroes who have those abilities are the gold or S tier heroes here up at the top. I have 5 of those. There are more that I have not unlocked down here. And then also your purple tier or A tier heroes, they also have those abilities. So just to randomly pick one, the ability will first have a lock on it if you don't have a 3-star unit. You can see there it says unlocks at star level 3. Previously you didn't have a star level requirement, I believe, for these to unlock them, but you had to use hero items, i.e. more hero cards, in order to unlock them. Instead of starring up a hero, you had to spend the cards to unlock abilities, and my understanding is you don't have to do that any longer. And then those of you who had already unlocked abilities, for example, some players had already unlocked the final ability on, say, Tamir or Felicia, the Shred, and so on. If you'd already unlocked that before the event, you get to keep that, so that's good. But the rest of us have to have a 6-star Felicia in order to unlock that final ability, which used to be the 5th ability and now is the 6th. And that is because they have added, as you can see, this shooter endurance combat ability that we were just reviewing. So take a look at your heroes and decide which ones you want to invest in the abilities of, and keep in mind which heroes you're using most often as you evaluate that. Keep in mind which of your units you think need the boost. So Felicia gives, I think she gives distance health, and that's certainly helpful, but if you really wanted to boost your distance damage, for example, you might choose to take Westley up to 3 stars and get this 10% distance attack, which I think can be brought higher, perhaps a percent or two, once you've leveled that hero combat ability up. Or Chung, let me find Mr. Chung Yun here. His ability gives a 15% distance attack boost with a 12-hour cooldown for a 60-minute period. So review your heroes. I think the advice now should probably be in addition to trying to get all of your S-tier heroes in your collection leveled up, also trying to get these other purple heroes unlocked and get them all to 3 stars so that you can take advantage of these abilities that they each have to boost your stats for your troops, and hopefully you'll find that helpful. I do recommend that you go ahead and read the rest of the message. I've highlighted a few of the changes that came with the update, but there are a couple others here. You can just skim that, but you can see that the level cap is going to be correlated. There's an adjustment to the level cap correlated with the star level, meaning that you can actually put some additional levels on your hero, even though you haven't added any more stars, and I've already started doing that this morning. So, if you had Felicia at 3 stars and level 50, I think it was before. Yes, so you can see I still have her at 3 stars, but she's level 52 now because I just started putting some more points on her. So I recommend you pay attention to that and do that. And then let me get back in here to this note. There's some other important things in here. We mentioned that you don't need to consume hero items or cards anymore to unlock the skills. You don't have to fully upgrade the hero's first skill in order to unlock the last one. You don't have to increase the level of the hero, i.e. 50 or 52, in the case of my Felicia, in order to unlock skills anymore. So there are a number of important updates here. If you like to level your heroes up 10 levels at a time, there's now a handy little level up by 10 button to help you do that. There are even some updates here relating to the quality and score of certain skins for, I guess, castles. So anyway, use your new hero abilities. They should be great, and make sure you understand the changes that came through this update. Hopefully this video helps in that regard. Good luck out there.